everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my second Gel X set. I know it's taken me a while to upload this video. I thought I was happy with the whole video and I was ready to export, and then I actually needed to refilm this voiceover. So yeah, guys, let's get into it. I am actually on, this is the second set. I'm actually already on my third set, but you guys will see that in due course. I'm just cutting off the tips of the nails, and I'm going to use a carbide bit, and I'm going to buff down the bulk of the gel polish, as well as a little bit of that boulder gel as well. So just using my carbide bit, it gets the job done super fast. You can obviously use a hand file, you guys. I invested in my nail stuff a long time ago, but yeah, you can totally use a nail file, like a handheld nail file. It's okay. So I'm just going to bulk down these nails, and then I'm going to be using cotton and foils to soak off these nails. As you guys can see, I just have my foils and my cotton, and I'm going to be using acetone as well. I find that this is the most effective method to soak off the nails. I couldn't show you guys the whole soaking off process because I was using both my hands and it was gonna take quite a long time, and also I don't want to touch the camera with acetone. So yeah, fast forwarding to the cuticle prepping process, I'm going to be using this cuticle remover from Mascara. So I'm going to be pricing you guys in the next video on, I wouldn't say like premium-ish, but I would say very close to salon quality nails. You know, I've been doing nails for a very long time. Well, before I started getting my nails done, I had been doing my own nails for a very long time. And I played around with a lot of brands and stuff like that. And I just found that if you spend a little bit more money, you end up saving a lot more in the long run, if that makes any sense. So I found that if you know, focus on buying decent quality gel polishes and stuff, you end up like needing to do your nails less often. You can go a full 3 to 4 weeks. I think with this set, I believe I went at least 3 full weeks with this set, and I didn't even need to soak it off at the point that I did soak this set off. So yeah, I would say if you're gonna do your nails at home, invest in the good quality stuff. But also, if you are on a budget, it's completely fine if you need to start off with affordable quality. But yeah, I would say I haven't had any issues with these tips. They are super sturdy, they are super strong as well, and they do have a decent flexibility on them as well. So I'm using the Mascara full cover medium coffin nails. As you guys can see, I'm prepping my nails with the dehydrator and the triple bond, and I also etched the inside of the nails as well, and just making sure we have all the steps ready. What I really like about Mascara is that they literally, in their descriptions of their products, they will tell you which is the products that are best to work within the system. So I like that Mascara already has a system, whereas if you're buying it from like a cheaper store, you have to sort of figure out what is what. So I'm going to be taking my Supreme Nail Foundation, and I am going to be painting this on my nails, putting one coat on all of the nails, and then I'm going to be curing that. And then I am going to use my little nail lamp, and you guys know I put the gel on the inner part of the nail, and then I kind of squeeze all the bubbles out while applying onto the nail. Now, initially I thought to myself, you know, this lamp is a little bit difficult to use. I should probably get that swan lamp. And then I went to look at how much the price of the swan lamp was, and it was like 550 rand, and I think the price of the small one is a lot more affordable. So yeah, if you can afford the swan lamp, definitely get that one, because I feel like it makes your life easier. And also sometimes there can tend to be heat spikes on the actual nail plate, so just move your finger away from the light and back into the light if you are experiencing heat spikes. So as you guys can see, painting the inner part of the nail with the Supreme Nail Foundation in the shade Nude. And I was trying sort of like a different technique to get the product like mostly in the middle of the nail and just to avoid a little bit of spillage happening. But I feel like spillage is really normal at this point. All of the people on YouTube who like get it down to the T and they have no spilling, like I don't know how they do that. It can never be me. Maybe if I continue doing it for a few more sets, I'll be able to get the spilling right. But as of right now, So I had a bit of, well, not a bit, a lot of spilling. So I just took the nail off and then I wiped off the cuticles. And then I am going to cure this in the lamp. I'm not gonna lie, now that I've done my nails for the third time, it's taken a bit of getting used to, but I feel like I'm getting the hang of it now. But it's still way easier than sculpting your own acrylics from scratch, you know. And if you don't let it cure the whole way, then it's easy to just make sure that spillage is wiped away before you cure it fully. And just repeating that on all of the nails. And then I'm going to take my nail file and just file the tips because it tends to have like that little bit of a stubby kind of point. And then I'm also going to shape up the corners as well if need be. If you guys end up like putting your tip on slightly skew, this is where you can kind of like straighten it out by filing the side walls. So that's what I'm doing now, just making sure all my tips are straight. I'm guilty, guys. Sometimes you focus so much on getting the air bubbles out that your tip is slightly skew, but you can fix it in this step, so it's not a big deal. Also, I am now taking my nail file and filing down the shininess of these nails. And I do believe I went in with 2 coats of my Supreme Nail Foundation to just strengthen the tip itself. I don't think you need necessarily to do that step. I just did because I thought it needed the strengthening. But my last set after this, I didn't add another layer of Supreme Nail Foundation onto the actual tips. And they're doing just fine. Like, it's good. I'm going to be taking this white nail polish from Mascara called Malibu. It's like Tipex white, you guys. It's so good. And I'm just painting diagonal lines onto my nails. You don't really have to be specific with this. I realized after the fact that I really didn't need to be so precise. But if you are not going to add the foils, then I would say be a little bit more precise. So I'm just going to paint these diagonal lines on all the nails. And I have my little striping brush there so I can get right into the corners. And I also have another cleanup brush so that I can clean up anything that may have spilled on my skin. And just using my brush as well to just clean up. Again, if you guys are not going to be using the foils, you don't have to do this. But if you want to be a little precise, then you can always go and clean up and crisp out your lines with some cleanser fluid and just clean up. Then I'm going to be taking this neon orange powder and just rubbing that into the nails. And there's a nice adhesion layer on the white already, so this UV powder is going to stick beautifully onto the nails. Then I'm going to be taking my Gillette Foil Gel from Mascara. And I'm just going to take the tip of the brush and kind of just bounce it along the diagonal line. Sorry, I'm not in frame. Bounce the tip of the brush along that diagonal line, and then we're going to cure it, and then we're going to put the foil on. So wherever the foil gel is where the foil will stick. And this is why I said, like, you really don't have to be precise. I spend so much time being precise only to cover up that diagonal line anyway. So I'm just putting on some holographic gold foil. And then I'm finishing off with the Carbon Top Coat from mascara. This Carbon Top Coat, you guys, is really good. Like, even if you eat curry and stuff like that, like, it doesn't last very long. Like, this top coat is like really good. Highly recommended, you guys. Like, it's like stain resistant, chip resistant, all of that good stuff. And yeah, I ate curry yesterday, but my nails are back to normal color today. So that is great. Then I'm going to go in with some Luxury Cuticle Dry Oil from mascara as well. This is not super oily. It like just absorbs into the skin. Love that. Smells amazing as well. And this is the finished look, you guys. Perfect for summer. It is stunning. And I quite enjoyed this set. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.